Welcome, everybody. It's so nice. I'm so excited to do this today, actually, because I want to do more of these. And so I'd like to see how you feel about it. It gives you the vibe of being at the beach. I hope you can resonate with that energy that's out here in this beautiful sunny day. It's probably about 70 degrees right now in the air. So it's gorgeous. And I like to come out here and do my Qigong practice. So I wanted all of you to get a feel for what that feels. Be out here practicing with me. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's open up and place your feet just below your hips, about hip width apart, and your knees are going to be slightly bent. You're just going to find a nice, comfortable stance. Nothing, just standing here in a comfortable position. Let your shoulders relax. Chin can go. This is called a Wuji stance. This is feel your body. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Nice inhale and exhale through the nose. And as you inhale, you can scan your body and sense where you're holding the tension. And then as you exhale, release that tension. Tell yourself or ask yourself why you're holding on to tension in that area. Tell yourself that it's safe to let it go. You can let that tension go. So maybe it's in the temples, or your jaw, your shoulders, your hips, your butt, your quads, maybe in your knees, maybe your feet. You have to move to a slight movement to see where that tension is being held and see if you can exhale it out. Wonderful. Let's open up with a nice big breath. Take a second breath, inhale up. Draw the energy from the earth. Let that energy come inside you and bring it all the way down to the pelvic floor. Down, put it down to the earth. Feel the warmth of that energy. The stretches and start with the neck, look down and over the right shoulder, down the left. And reverse. Straight up. And over the left shoulder. So let's go to our shoulders. We'll do backward rotation. Let's get a few of these in. Keep your knees supple. You can use all of your body as you do these shoulder rotations. Get a nice dip with your knee. If you need, can you up as you come up. Just reverse. Good. So we do a turtle and a clam. So this is the turtle. Put your neck out there. Pay attention to your hips. You don't want to do too much of the pelvic tilt. Try to keep your pelvis forward. Get a nice stretch in the chest. Inhale, and then the exhale, we're going to create the clamshell and curl the back. Nice flow with your back. Get a nice stretch along the spine and in the shoulders. And you get a chin tuck. You're tucking in your chin this time instead of sticking it out. Let's repeat that. Let's do a nice inhale and open up. One more time. Good. Loosen up the shoulders a little bit. Wonderful. I want you to interlace your fingers, keep it loose, and you're going to take a stretch in the wrists. Good. Go in one direction. Now I want you to reverse it in the other direction. And you're going to keep your hips and your knees loose. So let your body flow with it. Let it move a little bit as you're moving your wrists. Yeah, that's nice. Let's do that and let's create prayer. Let's get a nice stretch in our arms. Pay attention to your stance. Are your knees still slightly down? Let the knees go over the toes. Have a nice degree of a pelvic tilt. Don't over exaggerate it. Don't push it back there. Just let it be really nice where it feels like it's falling down towards the earth. Inhale and point carefully. Good. Feel some nice stretches in the inside of the wrist and also on the stretch. Take nice deep breath. Fill up the lungs. It's going to help circulate the chi. Get a little bit of a finger stretch here, as well as a wrist stretch. Wonderful. Let's get to the elbows and the wrist. As you get clear rotation and reverse. And shake it up, shake it up. Let's move through our middle and lower bodies. Let's do some side stretches. Here you can lengthen your opposite leg. Get a nice bend on the sides that you're bending toward. So bend, you can bend that leg and lengthen your opposite leg. And this nice stretch. Perfect. The other side, one more time. You can either look down or you could also look up. Get a slightly different stretch in both directions. Those are good. Take a nice few seconds. Let's go to our hips. So nice hip rotation. We can take it slow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, you want to stay supple. Try to get your hips to go down and up your spine as straight as possible. So you'll see my upper body moving and flowing with my hips. Reverse. You may hear some pops. That's pretty good as long as they don't hurt. All of these stretches, you shouldn't feel any pain. Just want to feel that your body's moving, it's waking up. You may have been sitting already for most of the day. So this is a nice way to recirculate the energy of the body, get those hips opened up. That's nice. Go ahead and put our feet together. You want maybe just a centimeter between your feet to give a little wiggle room, and you're gonna bend your knees. You hold your knees just a little bit. We're not really flexing on them, we're just supporting them. And let's do some knee rotations. Wonderful. Reverse. Will open up at the front and bring you back. You can feel some nice sensation in the ankles here, as well as the knees. Try to keep your feet flat as much as possible, and you'll feel that in the arch of your foot. Wonderful. And a nice stretch down. Oh, that feels good. Come back up. Wonderful. Come back into your Wuji stance. Again, you want your feet hip width apart. A little further than hip width, especially for women. We tend to like to go a little wider, have a little more stability. And again, your knees are slightly bent. All right, let's take a couple breaths and we'll go right into Qigong. Inhale, exhale. Gather the chi from the earth. Feel that. Take it in. Now we're gonna pick up a beach ball. Reach down, pick up the beach ball. Bring it up on the inhale and push it out on the exhale. Inhale, arms come in. Exhale, reach down the ball. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, push it away. Let's do a few more. Again. Exhale, reach down the ball. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, push it away. You got it. It's a beautiful brown pelican. Wonderful. Let's take that beach ball and lift it up a little bit. Inhale up. Inhale again. Push it up. Exhale. Beautiful. It's a double inhale. Inhale. Lift the ball up more. Inhale more. Beautiful. Here, exhale. Grab the ball in front of you. Push up on the sky. Beautiful. It's a nice way to fill the lungs. You can follow your hands with your eyes, with your feet. just as our knees are bent, our elbows also stay slightly bent. So even when I reach up, my arms are not fully straight. I keep a bend in the elbow. Oh, that felt good. Take a nice breath. Now we're going to switch to beating the drum. So I want you to imagine there's a drum in front of you. Take the right hand and get ready to beat that drum. Left hand. This one is a short inhale up at the top here. Within a long exhale to beat that drum. Just after you beat the drum, a nice inhale, quick. After that, right in front of you. So as your right hand draws forward, it's actually your right hip that's driving that forward. Same with the left. The right hip, right hand goes forward. Left hip, left hand. Wonderful. Nice. Now we're going to reverse the drum with our back. Inhale across and up and exhale to hit the drum. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That drum right in the center of you, right out in front of you. So when that hand comes down, crossing over your body and putting the drum right in front of you. Imagine the high school drum band. I don't know why that's the image that just came to my head, but it's good. And again, this is a full body motion, so we're using our hips here. As my right arm comes around, it's actually my right hip that's bringing me there. Same thing with the left. It's my left hip that's going to carry my body around and over. Around and over. Couple more. Left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's look in the mirror. Inhale, come across your body. Exhale, lift the other arm up. Look in. Inhale, come across your body. Exhale, look in the mirror. Inhale, cross the body. Exhale. Then here we're really using our foot, some of our weight to get us to turn to the other side. Let me show you from a side view. Inhale, cross the body. Look in the mirror. Cross the body. Exhale, look in the mirror. Good. Couple more. Inhale. Beautiful for your eye. Really beautiful. Wonderful. You can stop right in the center. Stop in the center. And now we're going to connect the earth and the sky. One arm behind us, one arm reaching out. Thank you. The earth and sky. And welcome to inhale as you go up. Exhale as you contract out. Or you can exhale as you go up. And inhale as you contract out. I tend to inhale as I reach up. And exhale on contraction. A couple more of these. Lift everyone is. Put a little more effort in our legs. It might look like a lunge stance. You can have a little distance between your front foot and your back foot. Don't make them right in line with each other. It'll be hard to balance. In that hip width apart stance or that loopy stance, you're going to put some weight on your forward leg. Probably feel a little more weight on that than the back side, so maybe a 60-40. And you want to try to keep your hips square and elongate the spine. Elongate that spine. You have a view that's maybe 10 feet out in front of you and enough steadiness that you can reach out on both sides. Good. And stay here for just a second more. Take a couple of breaths. Wonderful. Now we're going to win an arm down that comes into our body and elevate up. Elevate up. Go through the stretch. Your hip flexor. I forgot what it was. I kept thinking hamstring. You're gonna feel this stretch in your hip flexor. Rotate again. We'll do this rotation a couple times with the upper body and the arms. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel nice and steady. Now that our body has come up, you probably feel a 50-50 weight distribution. Try not to put too much weight toward the back. Keep it at least balanced, 50-50, or more weight toward the front, a 60-40 with the weight toward the front. That's it. I'll just stay here for a moment. But then don't make the elbow straight. Keep it slightly bent. But you feel and reach. Keep that reach even from the fingertips. Think about gathering the chi, the connection, a long cord that comes steady into the earth, and then a beautiful antenna that reaches out above you and up into the heaven and earth connection. giving you stability and centeredness. Beautiful. Reach out. I want you to come into balance on that back leg. Move a little balance here. Now I want you to switch legs. Balance on the other leg. Take a nice breath. In this pose, you really want to feel your main leg that you're standing on. You want to feel the hip and the knee above the ankle. The front leg is just helping to anchor you, but it's not holding a lot of support. It may be holding 10% of the support. So 90% is on that back leg. And you're going to have a slight pelvic tilt for the front. Keep your chin is down slightly. Keep your shoulders down. Feel that. Feel the strength in your body. Beautiful. As we stay here, we're gonna stretch the waist a little bit. Really good to start opening up our meridian. So we're gonna start to rotate the hips and the waist towards the back. We get a rotation. And then bring that back to that neutral position. And now we're going to do the opposite, and we're going to the hips and the waist towards the front, and try to keep that leg that's just 10% of the weight. Try to keep the knee over the ankle. Don't let it curl in like that. Keep it nice and strong and open. Get a nice stretch and beautiful. Oh, that was nice. Let's do a nice recycled breath. Now we'll do the other side. So take the other leg and bring that forward. Whichever leg you did is fine. Again, remember, you want to be in a distance. You want your feet. And here again, we're going to put 60% of the weight towards the front. We're going to activate that quad area. Try to make the back leg so that you're flat-footed. If you can't be flat, bring the leg in a little bit. You can bring it in slightly, so you don't have to go into that because of lunge seat. It's really about creating stability for where you are. Meet yourself where you are. Wonderful. Let's get into the windmill. And you can feel that hip flexor stretch. Beautiful. Let's reach for heaven and earth. Make that connection. Create the cord that tethers you down to the earth and the antenna that attach up to you. Some nice breaths here. Beautiful. Stretch those arms out. And we're going to bring that back leg up and balance on that leg. Lean back on that leg and create a balance. Nice. And now we'll cultivate. Put 90% of our weight on that. Our hips and our knees are above the ankle. Think about it being above the ankle. The standing leg has a slight bend in the knee. It's not perfectly straight. Your front leg is on the ball of your foot, slightly elevated, so that your weight would predominantly be on the back leg. Pull something to your shoulders, other down, chin tuck. You have enough of the pelvic tilt. You don't want to be arching your lower stability. Get your tailbone come down towards you. Let's go ahead and move into the hip area with our waist. We're going to go toward the back now. Toward the back. Keep the legs up out. Keep the knee over the ankle, over your toes as you come towards the point. Wonderful. Back to center. Keep a nice and cycle. Give me a moment. My phone is giving me a warning here. What do we got? Okay, let's continue. Good. Let's continue with our waist. We're going to rotate to one side. Inhale. And exhale as you turn to the other side. Here you want to keep your feet facing forward. Let your knees be supple. Let your hips be supple. Don't want your knees to collapse in, so you want to engage your muscles like you're sitting on a horse. Typically referred to as a horse stance with the lower body. So you don't want your inner legs to collapse in. You want to keep some muscle. Wendy. We're going to move into our Qigong. We're feeling pretty good. We got our full body moving. So our hips should feel open. Our body should feel open. Just move around a little. Move around with your feet in place. And get the feeling of your body feeling light and having energy and motion. Having intensity. So just feel that for a moment. Let's just feel that. Because what I want us to do, we're going to now that we have some energy that's brewed up inside of us, you should feel warm. Had some nice breaths. You feel ready to continue something active. But before we do, let's end with our chi ball. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to rub them together. Rub them together. Yeah. The friction in our hands, this is going to help us. This helps us to sense our chi and exterior of our body. Beautiful. Rub it together. Shake it. Shake it. Nice big breath. Put your palms towards the earth. Feel the earth with your palms and now pull up the energy of the earth. Pull it up with your palms. And bring those palms right out in front of you. Oh, I really feel the tingling in my hands right now. I can feel it in Palm with my hand, and I can feel it through my fingertips. So I hope you can sense that. One way to help sense it even more is to, we're going to do some compression and then some pulling apart. So let's begin to start to pull apart a little bit. And then exhale and compress the hair. Bring them closer. And you should feel almost like a magnetic tension. Tension there. So let's do it again. Elongate out, press it. Elongate and compress. Inhale, elongate out, open. Exhale and compress. So you should feel that, but you could actually compress it. You could do it a little faster. Yeah, that's you. One way to feel it now is as you hold this compression, feel the compression is for you. I want you to take one hand and I want you to wave your fingers up along your arm. Back down your arm all the way past your fingertips. Let that energy go all the way out to the other side. You almost feel like your fingertip is sliding along your skin a little bit. You can do it faster. Create a wave. Push it out. Push it out faster. Push it all out. Good. You can do the other side. Create a nice fast wave. You should feel like something's moving along your arm. If you don't feel it today, that's okay. It takes a little practice. Do the motions though. Do these motions, get all that energy out. Come back. Compression. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. Good. Wonderful. Your body shifting. Well, I don't know. I think you could see I'm smiling because I feel good. I think we had a nice session here. It was really wonderful. Let's just take a couple breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring that chi up from the earth. Let it center down into our Jansi. Right into our Jansi. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. It was beautiful. Please leave me some comments. Let me know how you're doing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.